And welcome into the ballpark. Happy to have you with us. It's Major League Baseball on a Friday night. It's the St. Louis Cardinals taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Alongside my partner, Chris Singleton, I'm John Sciambi. Thanks for joining us here. And Singy, two arms on the mound in this one that have logged a lot of innings in their careers. Should give us a fun matchup.
You know, the thing about guys like this is that they know how to compete. Even when they don't have their best stuff coming out of the bullpen into the ball game, pregame, they know how to go out there and battle and get outs, even when they don't have the best feel. So I think that's what we're going to see today. Hopefully they do have their best stuff, but if they don't, look for that type of competitive edge.
First pitch coming your way next. Just about set to go now. And on the hill in this one, Shohei Ohtani.
Well, a very solid ERA last season, just a little over 3. And when you've got a guy like that taking the mound for you, the offense is definitely expected to score 4 runs at least, unless they're really struggling. So more times than not, when he's on the bump, you're going to win the ball game if you just do your part as an offense. So last year, great year. He wants to repeat that or even improve. And I think there is some room for improvement. He's got good stuff. It's just executing from hitter to hitter.
Ozzie Smith in the box here lets that one go for a ball. Kicks and fires. Next pitch in for a strike, and it's 1-1. And that one fouled off. The 1-2. And a swing and a miss. And that's the first out.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner. When 2 strikes, you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error. But some way, you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Now it's the veteran outfielder, Lou Brock. Good power, not great in the OBP department. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Ohtani, the tall righty, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. 1 out, bases empty. And we're looking at one of the greatest base stealers of all time standing at the plate, the incomparable Lou Brock. Next offering is in for a strike. Until Rickey Henderson came along, Brock was the king of the stolen base. His record stood for a long time. Pitch misses there, and the count is even 2-2.
When I think about Brock, I always think about the Cubs trading him to St. Louis when he was just 24 years old. Got a feeling they regretted that one just a little bit.
On to first. He's out. Quick start here this evening. 2 out. Top of the first. Here's the Cardinals lineup now. And a big part of it, a guy with a great track record, Lou Brock.
Well, Boo, clearly he's just one of the best hitters to ever play this game. I mean, a member of the 3,000 hit club. Just a true professional hitter. I know we use that term, but this guy is just the epitome of it. So much fun to watch him swing the bat and just work a pitcher. You can learn so much about the art of hitting from just watching this guy go about his business.
Seth Hargrove now at the plate as he swings through strike 1.
Strike.
And the pitch. That just misses. Ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. And that's in the dirt. Righty delivers. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. And the Dodgers are coming up to hit. No score. Major League Baseball is on the show. Back here in L.A. and starting this one, Bob Gibson. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Bottom of the first. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Jackie Robinson. Chris, baseball today, so many strikeouts, and they are available to pitchers. But this is a guy that puts the bat on the ball and is kind of different from the players that we see day in, day out. They tried to get him to chase on a slider down and away. Pitch misses there. 2-0.
Yeah, his swing is so good. It's in the zone a long time. He gets the barrel to it a lot, and that produces more base hits.
That one missed. Now 3-0. Singy, one of the things that's interesting is that guys really don't worry about swing and miss from an offensive standpoint anymore. So when you see somebody who contacts the ball like this, do you think of that as plus value?
Absolutely, if he's doing damage. Now, if he's rolling over and grounding out, then it's a different story. But yeah, if he can put the ball in the gaps or over the fence, 100%.
Three-two now. That one misses. So a leadoff walk.
Oh, he earned his trip to first right there. It's not easy laying off pitches that just miss the zone like that. And it's a real discipline as well. He's put a lot of work into that aspect of his game, and it paid off right there.
Here comes Freddie Freeman up to hit. That one hammered, but pulled foul. Move to first, and he's back in safely.
Base runner with a one-way lead right there. All he's trying to do is get a look at the pitcher's move. Had no intent of stealing on that pitch.
Here's 0-1. There goes Jackie. Swing and a miss. Tag. Ow! A rocket of a throw from Wilson Contreras.
That goes to show you stealing a base is a tough thing to do and far from a sure thing, even with big-time speed. It's not easy to catch him, but that was a great catch and throw. Quick, not rushed, and accurate.
The wind and the pitch. Misses. Now 1-2.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. With that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
And that just misses.
I think he wanted that call on the upper part of the zone, but just didn't get it. Now he's just trying to get a better feel for how much it missed so he can adjust his sights just a little bit.
One down, base is empty. And another ball. Three and two. Payoff pitch. And that's ball four.
Take your base.
2 walks in the first has to be some cause for concern. I mean, you're talking about a guy you want to pitch deep into the ball game. It's not going to help with the pitch count right there. They can't afford to hand out 3 bases at this rate.
Shohei Ohtani up to the dish. First pitch, not close. That clips the corner.
Out there on the mound, he's setting the tone early with the fastball. 98 miles per hour up on the scoreboard.
One down. Just off the inside edge.
Early on in this one, having a hard time getting settled in. He's not showing control to throw strikes, and let alone to throw it where he wants in the strike zone. This could be a tough one for him.
Right-hander kicks, deals. Swings through that one.
They can live up in the zone all game if hitters will chase it. That's just too much velocity. Hitters got to look down in the zone.
Next pitch is inside and a full count now.
No, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well, so much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or strike if he swings or not.
That's a laser base hit. They get it in quickly. So first and second now, one out.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Pitch was away, and he did exactly what you're supposed to do with it. Drive it the other way. Just go with the pitch.
Duke Snider steps to the plate for the Dodgers. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. Left-hand hitter waits. Freeman, the lead runner at second. Ohtani at first. One gone. Next offering way off the plate.
Good spot for the hitter. Definitely has the advantage in this count with runners on. Look for him to be aggressive on this next pitch.
And the righty deals. That one is absolutely belted. Got it. Bangs against the wall but holds on. Here's the Dodgers lineup now. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Well, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
So first and second with two outs. Here's Mookie now.
This at bat might not seem like a huge deal right now, but baseball is a game of moments, and what happens here could change everything.
That's in there. Strike one.
And I know you want to be patient as a hitter, but you got to be ready to jump on the first thing straight. And he got one right there, but left the bat on his shoulder.
Here comes a pitch. And that gets the top of the zone for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First two pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
First and second, two down. That swings, deep drive, left field. Kiner raging back towards the wall. Pulls it in on the warning track. Dodgers strand a couple. We played an inning, no score. Top of the second. Now it's the right fielder, Stan Musial. He's kind of an outlier, especially when guys are consciously sacrificing contact to deliver power. The pitch. That one's in there, and it's 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball one. Joe McDonald doing the home plate duties here.
Well, Joe's an interesting one. I'm always trying to figure out what exactly his zone is. It feels like he kind of moves around from game to game, sometimes inning to inning.
And he deals. Swing and a miss. Yeah, I think that's fair. I don't think he's ever way off with his balls and strikes, but yeah, I don't think it's easy to define what his zone is, like you said. And another ball. pretty well in the air out to center. Snyder settles under it. And out number 1 on the grab.
That is good. The first baseman, number 25.
And up next for St. Louis, Mark McGwire. Big time power. All right, Sing, you know him at Dork. Shohei Ohtani. Go back to May 5th, 2022 at Fenway Park. He tossed a complete game through 99 pitches. Get this, 81 strikes. It was the most strikes thrown with less than 100 pitches in a game since they started tracking pitch counts.
That's just unreal.
No score here in the second. Next offering is downstairs. Swing and a miss. 99. How do you do? Outside, and that is ball 4.
You know, I think he's okay with that outcome. It wasn't an intentional walk, but he wasn't exactly trying to attack the zone either.
Runner on at first with 1 gone. Tony Stone getting ready to hit. In there at the knees. Pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Man at first, 1 away. Next offering upstairs.
He really committed to that fastball up at the top of the zone. He knows that if he makes a mistake in the zone, it gets hit hard by a power hitter like this. That's a nice miss right there.
Next offering is down low.
First pitch strike from the pitcher, but then no panic at all by the hitter. Very patient, showing good discipline. Now she's in the driver's seat with a 3-1 count.
Headed down the line. Outman on the move towards foul ground. Tries to make the play, but it's foul.
Clearly she was geared up for the fastball right there. Maybe got a little jumpy and excited out of the hand, but she certainly didn't miss a stitch.
Good plate appearance there. Able to take the walk.
Well, interesting. He went with the off speed and walked the hitter. Man, you got to challenge the batter with the fastball.
So first and second with 1 gone. Here's Nolan Arenado. That misses the zone. 1-0.
Well, the best way to shake off yesterday's struggles is to get on the board early. They've got a guy in scoring position. They've got to find a way here to get him in.
Swing and a high fly ball down the left field line, but hooking foul. Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. And that skips into dirt. Ground ball in the middle. That's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. He scores and they had the lead. 1-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
2 on, 1 out. And here's the veteran outfielder, Ralph Kiner. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. First and third, 1 down. That's outside. And now it's even 1-1.
1 strike.
Swing and a miss, as he was out front.
Good pitch right here. He's going to try to make a pitch that's going to produce a strikeout or a ground ball double play.
And here it comes. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Kicks and deals. That misses. 2-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than to have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again.
Well, he's having a tough time getting a pitch by him. As a hitter, you feel pretty confident that you're seeing different pitches still able to make some type of contact.
And the right-hander deals. Stays alive.
5 foul balls in this at-bat so far, and these two are going head-to-head. You can see the crowd. They're starting to get into it a little bit more and more each pitch, even though there hasn't been a ball in play yet.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. At the belt and fires. Fouls it back with 2 strikes.
Well, having such a tough time putting him away. 6 foul balls in a row. Man, what a battle.
The pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Comes a 2-2. And another ball. Kick, the 3-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Threw open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his back down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Stone on third. Arenado at first. One gone. And a swing and a miss. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Wilson Contreras now up to the plate. That misses. Ball 1.
Here's a batter who, for whatever reasons, plays better on the road, and that should help him here today.
Out in front with the swing, and that is strike 1.
Well, that's that slope right there. He threw it extremely well. Talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that ball to.
Swing and a miss. 98 on the gun.
When you throw a fastball by a guy like that, I imagine it's got to feel incredible. Look for him to throw it again at some point.
1-2 here. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. They limit the damage here. 1 run in the inning, but they leave 2. Now to the bottom of the second. It's the Cardinals 1 and the Dodgers nothing. Back here at Dodger Stadium, Max Muncy at the dish. He is very much your typical power hitter. I'd say he falls into the 3 true outcomes category.
Well, we've seen more and more of that lately. The ability to drive the ball to slug is getting heavily favored over any discipline or strikeout concerns.
That one not close, and it's 1-0. Just missed.
2-0 to count.
Swings through that one for strike one.
2-1.
There's a swing and a drive. That one carrying. And it is gone. A massive home run. And we're all square. It's 1-1.
That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
And next for L.A., Jason Hayward. Swings through that one out in front that time.
You just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
Now 1-1. Between his size and his fastball, Bob Gibson probably was considered one of the most intimidating pitchers of all time. Bounced up the middle. Stone. Now a jump throw. Run away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the moment. Diego Cartaya steps to the plate for the Dodgers. And a foul ball.
Yeah, just his demeanor out there on the mound. It was all business and didn't talk, fraternize with the other team, and is ready to take care of business, do his job every day he was on the mound.
1 ball, 1
One
strike.
out, bases empty, and a run in. Bottom half of inning number 2. That one finds the zone. That's strike 2.
Seemed like if you take a big swing off of Gibson, you better make contact, because if you swing and miss, the next one's probably coming up near the shoulder.
Got him. And there are 2 outs.
Batting number
James Outman, the next to hit. Right through there for a strike. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. Two down, nobody on.
Ball.
Just missed.
1 ball,
Really good
2
take, especially with 2 strikes.
In the air, left field, down the line, and that lands in no man's land, a foul ball. The pitch. And down on strikes. That's out number 3. 1 scores in the inning, coming on this solo home run. All even at 1 apiece. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top half of the 3rd inning. Now it's the shortstop, Ozzie Smith. Ohtani back to work. Sinker gets the bottom of the zone, and that's a strike.
There are hitters you love to watch hit, pitchers you love to watch pitch, but with Ozzie Smith, he was a player you love to watch field his position, a shortstop virtuoso.
Righty to the plate. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Got him. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? Double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder, Lou Brock. On the ground at first, and that one handled. Takes it himself, and a couple of quick outs. Stepping in, the long ball threat, Seth Hargrove. Though Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get deeper into this game. That's in there, 0-1. It is interesting, though, when you consider the way the game is run now. Doesn't even matter that much if your starter doesn't go that deep, because teams are really aggressively building their bullpens. Swing and a miss. 0-2 now.
No ball. 2 strikes.
Way high. Tied up here in the early going. Got it by him for the K. And down in order go the Cardinals. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now it's the Dodger leadoff hitter, Jackie Robinson. The pitch. And a swing and a miss.
You know, these Dodgers do a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way. And I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Contreras hauls it in, and there's 1 away. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit, and when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
Freeman in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1.
Ball 2. 2 balls. No strikes.
One down, base is empty.
No.
Got a good eye there. Briota. Ground ball, left side, and foul ball. And the pitch. Fouls 1 away, and now 3-2. And a pitch. And he walked him.
Take your base.
Well, you know this guy wants to swing it, but he's showing some good patience in this one. It's the second time he's taken ball 4.
Here's Shohei Ohtani. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
There was a high-velocity fastball in the zone. I think a little frustration from walking the previous hitter. He's got good stuff. Pitch inside the zone and trust it.
Fastball in for a strike, and it's 0-2.
Don't play situation here. He's been working up in the zone. Typically, you look for guys to get that ground ball, see if he adjusts on this next pitch.
Left-hand batter waits.
Inside.
And this is inside.
Too close for me, partner, to take that 0-2 fastball, but for whatever reasons, he let it go by. He's still in the at-bat. I don't think he'll let the next one go.
1-2 now. This one lifted in the air, left field. And it stays fair. Lead runner makes the turn at second. And he's got a double.
Wasting no time. He's 2 for 2 now on the night. And just a triple and home run away from the cycle.
Seriously, we're starting with this already. Second and third, one gone. Now here is Duke Snyder. Golden opportunity right here. First pitch misses. Righty delivers. This one ripped, but foul to the right. Next pitch is downstairs.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Two on, 1 out. Swing and a miss as he was out front that
2
time.
balls, 2 strikes.
2-2 now. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Runner runs in. Now a long play home. And it is still the runner from second. Just a careless job of getting it into the outfield there.
Well, there you go. The RBI machine. Another clutch run scoring at bat.
Yeah, he's been so good in these situations. Call it clutch if you want, but his resume speaks for itself. And now it's Mookie Betts. Fly to left his first time. And that's in there for strike 1. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. That's out number 2.
Gosh, here it is. Hit it. 3-pitch strikeout. All fastballs. Man, he's got a lot of confidence in that pitch right there.
Muncy takes a ball as he stands in for the second time.
He's been trying to tease the zone with that slider, but these hitters have showed patience, not going outside the strike zone.
Next pitch is outside.
No, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity, try to get a rollover, something on the ground, stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
Instead of letting the hitter get his arms extended, tied him up a little bit, slightly up, slightly in.
And that one in the air center field. Brock in pursuit. And puts the squeeze on that one. And that's the 3rd out. So it's 2 runs on 2 hits, no errors, and a runner left. 3 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 3 and the Cardinals 1. And we're back. John Shelby with Chris Singleton and set to lead off the 4th, Stan Musial. Here comes a pitch. That catches the zone for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, after scoring runs, this is where you're looking for that shutdown inning. Get that hot team back in there to swing the bats.
Fought off foul. kicks and fires. That one almost got him. Wouldn't chase that time. And a swing and a miss. Picks up strikeout number 7.
Been a pretty rough start to this series for him at the plate. 3 strikeouts in the first game yesterday. Another one right there. They've clearly got a great plan for how to deal with this guy right now.
So up next, Mark McGwire. He walked and came around to score his first time up. And ball 1.
Here's a fun fact. Dodger Stadium was also the home of the Los Angeles Angels for 4 years in the 1960s while they waited for Anaheim Stadium to be built. When the Angels were playing games at home, instead of Dodger Stadium, they called it Chavez Ravine Stadium.
The next pitch misses, and that's ball 2. Late with the swing there.
That was straight queso right there.
And that's outside, and that's ball 3.
Oh, they have had a hard time scoring in this one. The pitcher out there on the mound wants to keep attacking, make sure that they don't get any confidence.
That one at the knees for a strike.
Full count.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
He had him out in front, which isn't easy to do against a hitter like this, known for using the entire field. Just couldn't sit back long enough on that one.
2 outs, base is empty. Digging in, Tony Stone.
When she steps into the batter's box, the comfort level looks so high. It doesn't matter what kind of delivery that pitcher has, what kind of velocity, what kind of secondary stuff. She is so settled in there. She owns the home plate area.
First pitch doesn't find the zone. Stone goes 5 feet 7 inches, 32 years old. She's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in West Virginia. And another ball. Two outs. This one high in the air to left center. Nabs it, and that'll do it. Bottom of the 4th, and at the plate for the Dodgers, Jason Hayward. And the right-hander back to work. And a foul ball. Oh, 2 now. And there's a rocket into the outfield. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in, but he's in there easily.
Man, those are the types of hits where you don't feel any vibration in your hands whatsoever. Such a good feeling. Showed a willingness to drive that pitch the opposite way. Didn't get jumping, didn't try to pull the ball. He let it get deep, took the barrel right to it, and then extended through the swing for the line drive base hit.
So man aboard, and up next for Los Angeles, Diego Cartaya.
And there's one thing on his mind this at bat, getting that first hit at the big league level.
And that's off the inside edge.
1 ball, no
and
strike.
that is ball 1. Got it started a little too early. Strike 1.
1-1.
The 1-1. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Brock should have this one. Brings it in. Runner tags at second. The relay throw in there safely.
The left fielder, number 33.
James Outman steps to the plate for the Dodgers. He was a strikeout victim his first time. That one finds the zone, and that's strike
No
one.
ball. One strike.
Bounce to the right. Stone fields it. Over to first. Now 2 away as they get a run across.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
Second baseman.
And next for LA, Jackie Robinson. He's 0 for 1. This is a guy you got to keep an eye on when he digs in. Definitely been known to drop a drag bunt from time to time, and he's pretty good at it, Chris.
Yeah, and he creates a sense of urgency for the defense because of the speed, because of the ability to put down that bunt.
Trying to bunt his way on. Boots it.
It doesn't surprise anyone when he gets on base by dropping down a bunt. I mean, this is just the latest example of him using his speed to his advantage and showing off his skills with the bat. That was very nice.
Man at first, Freddie Freeman up to the dish. Gibson keeping him close. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right-hander kicks, deals.
Ball.
And downstairs, action in the pen down there. Zach Thompson, a lefty, looks to be getting himself ready. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one is lifted in the air. Kiner settles under it. He's got it, and that'll end the inning. They get a run on 2 hits, no errors, and a man left. We've played 4. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 1. Back here in LA, here's Nolan Arenado. When you talk about elite defensive third baseman, this guy is at the top of the list. Ohtani back to work.
No.
Just missed.
Stud. When you look at players like this, you play that hot corner. Got to be pretty courageous over there with the way balls come off the bat. That's the kind of guy that every year you expect him to be in the All-Star game and have a Gold Glove, if not a Platinum Glove.
Just missed. So what are the skills you look for that make a really good defensive third baseman that elite?
Well, Boog, one of the things I think about immediately are just the feet. Does he have good feet? Is he able to quickly react? And when you have good feet, you've got soft hands. And soft hand defenders are able to make tough plays look easy.
So digging in, Ralph Kiner went down on strikes his first time through. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Love how hopeful the umpire is today. No doubt. In the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
The Dodgers leading by 3, and we're at the top of the 5th. And there's a hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
And up to him is Wilson Contreras. Very high with that one. And that's ball one.
You know, these Cardinals just aren't putting great swings on the baseball in this one. They're trying to find ways to drive the ball with some authority, but it's just not happening for them so far. 0 extra base hits in the game, so it's been tough for them to get anything going.
Center field. And Contreras is retired. One down.
Sometimes you have to keep chipping away until you break through, but it's a lot easier to put runs on the board when you have guys in scoring position because they put themselves there.
Back to the top of the lineup, Ozzie Smith. Next up for the Cardinals, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. Outside low, ball one. Right through there for a strike. Runners at first and second with one gone here in the second game of the series. On the ground to third. Over to Jackie. They get one. Over to first. Safe.
Well, that's great hustle out of the box to get down the line, knowing that a double play will end the inning. Good job at the finish, reaching out for the bag. Now they got runners on the corners and still an opportunity to pick up some runs.
And a base hit knocks in a run. Next is the designated hitter, Seth Hargrove. Up and in, 1-0.
Here in the 5th inning, and here he is about to throw his 100th pitch. Man, he's really had to grind through to get to this point.
Smith over at second. Brock on at first with 2 down. Ground ball to the right side. He steps on the bag. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now 4-2. You're watching Major League Baseball exclusively on the show. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Here's some real power at the plate. Shohei Ohtani. As he turns on the rubber, and with that good live arm delivers.
You can never say enough about Ohtani. In 2023, he became the first player in AL/NL history to hit 40-plus home runs and record more than 10 wins in a season.
Swings and misses. And the count even at 1.
Well, that's today's style of baseball right there, right? Big-time velo on the bump and big-time pop at the plate.
And a 1-1. Swing and a foul straight back. Off the mark there, and it's 2-2. Swing and a miss. He swung over top of the curveball.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Snyder at the plate for the 3rd time as he comes up empty there.
1 strike.
Breaks his bat, pops it up. They got it for out number 2.
Now batting, shortstop, Mookie.
2 outs, base is empty. And at the plate for the Dodgers, Mookie Betts.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
And there's the strike. Swing and a miss as he was late.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Comes up empty as he chases that one in the dirt. Gets to it on to first. Got it. Inning over on the strikeout. 3 up, 3 down that time. 5 innings complete. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 2. Top of the 6th inning. Now up the Cardinals number 4 hitter, Stan Musial. Singy, you can't ask for anything more. This guy checks all the boxes offensively.
He is the ultimate professional, and it doesn't just start at game time. It starts in the afternoon, the way he prepares and gets ready for the ball game. I tell you what, his teammates feed off of the leadership that he shows on and off the field.
The Dodgers have some action in their pen. Daniel Hudson looks to be getting ready for manager Dave Roberts. Garcia warming up as well. Check swing, no appeal. To measure what a force Stan the Man was for the Cardinals, look at his first decade in the league. In those years, he won 3 MVP awards and finished second another 3 times. Late on that fastball.
With Musial, it's the consistency that really sets him apart for me. He hit 300 or better in every one of his first 17 seasons in the bigs.
Jackie moves under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Now batting, the first baseman,
Mark McGwire next up for the Cardinals. A strikeout and a walk. And that one upstairs.
Looking to get something going. This is the guy you want at the plate. He's been great for this team. He is a professional hitter.
Fouled off. He was late.
Well, he missed a hittable off-speed pitch right there. Not sure exactly with the timing. Sometimes you get a backup breaking ball. You're expecting it to make its move at the end. It never does, and you're tied up.
And the righty deals. Good eye in that spot. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Three-two now. The Cardinals trailing by 2, and we're in the top half of the 6th. And that's too high, ball 4.
It's tough after falling behind a hitter, 2 balls and no strikes, but now at least he gets a fresh start against a new batter. But he needs to get back into the strike zone and start pitching with conviction.
Stone, the batter now as she swings and misses for strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some.
Swing, and this one's blasted. It's got a chance. Hauls it in on the rolling track.
now batting, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Now up for St. Louis, Nolan Arenado. Just missed. Right through there for a strike. The 1-1. He swings and drives one out to deep left field. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
And boy, do they catch a break. Otherwise, you're looking at runners around the bases and probably a run that scores.
So 2 on with 2 away. And stepping in for the Cardinals, Ralph Kiner. There's a strike.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
McGuire, the runner at third. Arenado at second with 2 gone. And now the count is even.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smoked on the ground a second. Tosses to first, and that is that. No runs, a hit, 2 left. 6, 7, 8 due in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 2. Back now for the bottom of the 6th, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, JoJo Romero.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
Here comes Max Muncy. He's already homered here in this one.
Third baseman, Max Muncy.
As the lefty gets to work. That missed by a lot, and it's 1-0.
The only adjustment he needs to make is his target. If you aim at the outside corner, that slider's going to end up way off the plate. Perhaps look a little more down the middle, and you get it right where you want it.
Called strike, a sinker at the bottom of the zone. Movement in the bullpen. Zach Thompson appears to be getting loose. Here's a high chopper. Smith over to first in time. They get the out on Muncy.
Now batting, right fielder,
Jason Hayward now at the plate. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. That one ripped. Musial makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
the batter, the catcher, Diego.
2 outs, base is empty. Next up, the Dodgers catcher, Diego Cartaya. In for a strike. It's 0-1.
0-1.
Swing and a miss.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count. In this situation, we'll keep a close eye on his approach.
2 down, nobody on. And there's a ball.
Excellent arm action on that 2-strike changeup. Just missed. Man, he wanted that call.
Two outs. Bounce to the left side. And that's just foul. And a pitch. And it's even up. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And the Dodgers are set down in order. Dodgers go down quietly, but they still lead this one 4-2. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Alex Vesia. This is his first appearance of the season. And now the Cardinals catcher, Wilson Contreras. And here it comes. Vesia in his 4th year. He features a four-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Kicks and deals. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. In trouble here, puts it away for the out. And there's one away. So up next, Ozzie Smith. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. That one's in there. Strike one.
Some hitters are just more confident they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
The Cards down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. In the air to left center. That one gets down for a hit.
That ball right there landed in what they call a no man's land, meaning it's not really a spot on the field where you can expect anyone to get to it easily. I mean, it's a tough play going back for the shortstop, but also for the outfielders trying to come in. They got to go a long way as well. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion.
Snap throw to first. And he dives back in safely.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame. This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's going to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
The tying run at the plate. Bunt attempt, but that goes foul. Slider squirts away. And now a man into scoring position.
You know, sometimes it takes a reliever a little time to get comfortable with the mound out there, especially when they come in trying to be nasty with every pitch they throw. Not exactly what they were looking for when they called him in, though. We'll see if he can settle down.
Tying run at the plate. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
Seth Hargrove next up for the Cardinals. First pitch misses.
1 ball, no strike.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Smith at second with 2 down. And now 2-1.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And that one missing low. Stan Musial waiting on deck if they extend the inning.
Plenty of pop in his bat, so he could give them the lead with 1 swing if he gets the chance.
The pitch. In the air out towards right center. Hayward sizing this one up. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. So 1 hit is all they get midway in inning number 7, and it's time to stretch. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 2. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Andrew Kittredge.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
James Outwood steps to the plate for the Dodgers.
No left fielder.
The pitch. There's a strike. Swing and a miss, struck him out.
Wow, short work to send him packing to start the inning, and
Now
no messing around either. All three pitches were in the strike zone, attack mode all the way, and that's pretty impressive given the pop he was dealing with at the plate.
Robinson, the next to hit, takes ball one.
1-0.
One down, base is empty. Swing and a miss, strike one.
1-1.
And he deals. In the air, right field. They get the out on Robinson. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 5, Freddie.
And here's the first baseman, Freddie Freeman. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
That one missed. In there at the knees, strike one. Two down, nobody on. And down on strikes he goes. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Nothing doing for the Dodgers here as they can't add to their 4-2 lead. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Evan Phillips.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ballgame. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Pitch. Usual, leading things off, and takes a strike.
Late in the game, everyone gets a little tighter. Way to get ahead on a really good hitter right there.
And the pitch. That one fouled off. At the belt and fires. And that one moves his feet. Righty to the plate. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't catch up to the heater.
Simply said, this guy's flailing at the plate right now. Just disconnected from head to toes in terms of the sink of his body. That's his 5th strikeout of the series, and we're just 2 games in. So hoping to see some kind of adjustment out of him. His at-bats are just a little tough to watch right now.
Now a chance for Mark McGuire. And that's outside. And the right-hander deals. Pitch misses. 2 balls, no strikes. The Redbirds trailing by 2, and we're in the top of the 8th. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 strike.
The 2-1. Hammer, base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Tony Stone digging in now. This hitter is one of the best athletes in the sport. That's out to center field. Snyder makes makes a nice grab and a full sprint.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Nolan Arenado next up for the Cardinals. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. Right through there for a strike. And that one is lifted in the air. Hayward grabs it on the run. So no runs here on a base hit, no errors, and one left. Home half of inning number 8 straight ahead. It's the Dodgers 4 and the Cardinals 2. Back here at Chavez Ravine, ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the DH, Shohei Ohtani. The right-hander back to work. Strike one. Kittredge, a former All-Star. He features a sinker, a slider, and he works in a four-seamer. Next pitch off the plate, and it's 1-1. Left-hand batter waits. That misses the zone, and a count 2-1. Hard hit, right side. Gathers and throws to first. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th.
Snyder.
And next will be the cleanup hitter, Duke Snyder. 1 for 3. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
No.
Just missed. Righty delivers. That one misses. And now 3-0. Base is empty, one away. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And a 4-pitch walk.
4 pitches. That's an easy walk, man. He could walk me right there, Boo. The last one wasn't even close.
One down. Now it's Mookie Betts. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Yeah, he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
Turns and fires to Betts. And a good eye there. Snyder stands at first with 1 out. So now 1-2.
All sliders so far in this at bat to get ahead in the count, and clearly shows there was a game plan in mind for how to attack him in the box.
And a pitch. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. And they'll do it again. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. The shortstop takes the ball. Right-handed reliever keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball.
Well, he's desperately looking for that swing and miss. He's going to have to just change speeds a little bit, try to move it around, create just a little bit of illusion at the end.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the third straight at bat.
Third time he struck out in this one, and definitely an individual performance you want to flush. He just hasn't looked very comfortable up there. Just one of those days. But when you're still winning the ball game, at least you can focus on doing your part to maintain that lead and getting that W.
Muncy in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Next pitch is outside. Just off the inside edge. Outside, and the count's full.
He's got one already tonight. I wouldn't be surprised if he pops another one here.
Jason Hayward up next for the Dodgers. The pitch. Muncy hits one in the air. Musial in position, corrals it, and that is the third out of the inning. We're back. It's the top of the ninth, and there's a new pitcher on the mound, Eric Gagne. A chance at his first save of the year. Now for St. Louis, Ralph Kiner. The pitch. Gagne, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a changeup, a curve, a splitter, and he works in a slider. Lifted in the air out to left. Makes his way towards it, brings it in with a nice running ground. Going up on down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
On the ground. Bats up with it. And they're down to their last out. And here's the St. Louis leadoff man, Ozzie Smith. Sing, you talk about a guy that has all the skills. The range is really good, but the arm just stands out, and he makes all the plays. First pitch, and he just misses.
And because of that big power arm, he's able to play a little bit deeper, make throws from the outfield grass all the way across the diamond, and still get a pretty good runner. That's impressive.
2 down, nobody on. Here at the top of the ninth. On a line, base hit.
Well, when you fall behind in the count, you've got to come into the zone, and then guys have a better chance of hitting the ball hard like he did right there.
So 2 down, and up next for St. Louis, Lou Brock. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Tying run at the plate. And that one fouled off.
Well, he got challenged with a good fastball right there. Just couldn't catch up.
Gagne is just 1 strike away. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out.
That's tremendous fight from him, and I know it's got the dugout fired up down there. Down to the last strike, and he comes up with a hit to keep the game alive. It ain't over yet.
First and second, 2 down. So now here's the Cardinals designated hitter, Seth Hargrove. Top of the zone for a called strike. Foul ball, still 0-2. So the tying run at second. In the air, out towards left center. They'll squeeze it for the final out, and the Dodgers take the first 2 games of this series.
Well, his first save of the season is in the books, and that was a nice job of him coming in the game and closing it out. He's off and running now.
And your final 4-2. Dave Roberts and company celebrate in the dugout. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 4 runs on 6 hits, no errors. They left 5 runners on base. For St. Louis, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 10 runners on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 55 minutes. Tonight's paid attendance, a sellout, 56,000. The Dodgers thank you for attending tonight's game. And as you leave Dodger Stadium, we remind you to please drive home safely.